Now, gaming was a $159 billion industry in 2019, and it will reach $200 billion by 2023. And this, according to Newzoo, source for games and esports analytics and market research company. And speaking of this year alone, the COVID-19 pandemic and subsequent lockdowns led to increase in engagement and revenue all across the gaming industry, with an estimated user base of more than 628 million gamers. It is clear that the online gaming sector has gained a strong foothold within the Indian entertainment industry. And to decode this trend and understand what 2020 looked like for the gaming sector, my colleague Megha Vishwanath caught up with Sidharth Pisharoti, RVP Media and Carrier Division at Akamai, an intelligent edge platform for securing and delivering digital experiences. Listen in.
The player base is growing by the day, and of course, we are seeing so many funds and investors taking an interest in gaming startups. How do you see the industry shaping up in India, not just for the bigger players, but also for upcoming startups as well?
Thanks, Megha, for having me on your show. You're right. I mean, the pandemic has, boosted the user engagement with video games and esports, and we've seen an acceleration in existing trends, as well as new innovation in the gaming industry. The increase in gaming is because of time available to people during the pandemic and the need for social interaction which gaming provides. So it was kind of a natural extension to entertainment, but the pandemic just boosted it many folds here in India for us.
You did mention the fact that, of course, this trend is driven by the fact that people had a lot more time at hand and the fact that they were working remotely. But let me then ask you, do you believe that this momentum will continue in 2021 as well? Or would we see a dip? Is this a long-term trend or a short-term trend? What is Akamai's estimate on this?
Well, the Indian gaming industry is the fastest growing gaming industry globally. And this growth has been accelerated by COVID. But the demand has now substantially grown. So it was a step function increase, which the COVID provided. And gaming has in fact become a top form of entertainment in the current situation. And I strongly believe, and at Akamai we believe that it has got that impetus now, and it's only going to grow from here. We're also seeing new investments in gaming companies. And if you look at the gaming sector, it can be divided into fantasy sports, esports, and game streaming. And we've seen all these three sectors get a lot of investments in India. And so our belief is that this is going to grow, and COVID just provided that impetus that the industry required.
Okay. I'm going to take a step back and not just focus on the gaming sector, but also highlight the fact that more and more traditional organizations have already started their digital transformation journey. I mean, it became an absolute necessity, especially during this pandemic. Let me ask you, since Akamai works with so many players and actually has been helping newer traditional players help with their digital transformation, what has the impact been on your business? And also, for the benefit of our viewers, help us understand how Akamai is helping your clients deal with this change in security threats, customer demands, and also what are some of the trends that you've been seeing while you've been helping them?
Well, with the ongoing pandemic, our world now is increasingly digital, right? It's the transformative power of digitalization is reshaping the businesses, industries, and frankly, the way we live. And the space through which the digital technology is actually enabling innovation and growth has rapidly changed. And one of the key levers of growth has been that now digital technology and, it's moved from just being a strategic priority to an operational imperative, particularly to meet the needs of, whether it's to meet the needs of remote workers, serve your consumers, run a business online, or for example, gaming that we just spoke about, right? So the pandemic has absolutely catalyzed the growth. And if you look at our business, the way it has impacted is we saw a step function growth in the traffic on our platform when COVID initially hit, and it was what we were expecting what growth we were expecting over a few months actually happened within a few weeks in March, and that was a significant jump in traffic on our platform. And given the scale we have, we were able to kind of deliver that for our customers. And coming back, to the foundation of any digital business, it is based on two key elements. One is building digital resilience, and the other is increasing the trust in the digital economy. And I think in both those places, we've been able to partner with the biggest names across the globe and making sure that they're able to deliver both of those for their customers.
Okay, before I let you go, let me quickly ask you, you have, of course, publicly gone ahead and said that India is a lead market for you folks at Akamai, and you have been aggressively investing in the region. What are some of the areas that you are going to be focusing on beyond gaming in 2021?
Well, I think the key verticals for us will continue to be media, when gaming is part of that media vertical, and then the focus would be on any business that is online, right? So whether it's e-commerce, banking, finance, OTT, publishing, gaming, social media, anything that's got to do with business run online, that's where we're going to be playing an important part. And I think the focus for us is going to be on security, because if you look at companies, the big focus now is to build that trust of their consumers online, and that can only be built if you provide them a secure environment. And I think Akamai is going to play a critical role with our technology in building that trust for consumers, for our customers, and helping them build that digital trust online.
Well, providing those capabilities is going to be important for all companies going forward. Thank you so much for joining us right here on Startup Street and sharing those details with us. Thanks a lot.
Well, that was Sidharth.